This 3-level scoring playmaker build gets some insane shooting. It gets amazing playmaking, unlocking every dribble animation in the game. And for being a small guard, this build gets some pretty insane defense. And you 100% can still rim run on this build, getting a 90 driving layup, making it super easy to finish at the rim. All right, y'all, so here we are. Like I said, this is literally the best point guard build in the game. It's super balanced, but it's also still like a small guard. It's gonna get a really high three. Y'all are going to love this build if y'all are a small guard. It's also the most balanced I've ever had a small guard be in a game. Usually you have no defense. You do have defense though and finishing. For the hand, I go right always. That's just my preference, so you can do whatever you want. For the guard, we're gonna go 6'2". 6'3" is a little too tall. Anything else a little too short. Anything going shorter, you're gonna get bullied. I don't like being any taller, just because you're not gonna be quite as fast and all that. So go 6'2" for the height. For the weight, you are gonna bring this down to minimum, which is 165. And then the wingspan down to 6'3", not all the way minimum, but to 6'3", because we are gonna be getting some seal on this build, like I was saying. So we're gonna go ahead and start off. I guess I'll go ahead and start off by showing y'all the finishing on this build. So for the driving layup, this is the big part of finishing. I literally have been taking dumb things up on centers, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the time, like more than 50%, like 75% chance, going up with a stupid layup actually does end up working out. I've gotten literally and ones on layups as well. So anyway, here, bring your driving layup up to a 90. That's what it's gonna be at for now. Your close shot does end up going to a 71, but I'll just let it do its thing on that. We're not gonna have driving dunk though, because there's literally no point. We're 6'2", we're not dunking the ball. When you drive, you're doing a really fast layup. You're gonna get really good layup animations, and you can do a lot of floaters as well. And so, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into the shooting part now. For the shooting, this is my favorite part of a build. When I'm looking to make a small guard, I want to be able to spark it. I'm gonna try to be able to shoot from deep. I didn't quite go with the 99.3 because that is killer to attributes, and this guard build would not be able to be super whole and complete. You'd have to sacrifice something that is not worth sacrificing to get 99, which really isn't worth it. You're gonna go 96.3. As you see, you get Hall of Fame, Deadeye. Hall of Fame, Limitless Range. I've only had Limitless Range on bronze today, and now y'all seen the clip in the beginning. I've been shooting from almost half court already. Mini Marksman, that's a new badge in this game, which basically is like if a center switches on you, you're still gonna be able to shoot over him pretty much. A lot of the time, it's gonna help that, boost that. And then catch and shoots on this build are the easiest thing in the world. So when I'm dexing around and my center hits me at the perfect time, that is 100% going. And you get set shot specialist on Hall of Fame. And then you get shifty shooter on bronze. So you will be able to do all these fades, all these silly step backs, whatever y'all want to do when y'all are playing around and stuff. I don't ever touch the mid-range. 86 mid-range is plenty high enough for me personally, because I don't really take mid-ranges in the first place. I haven't even upgraded it yet on my build. But obviously for those of y'all who do, which I'm not judging you, you can still go fade mid-ranges and stuff with the 86 midi. You don't need anything higher. Anything higher is going to be complete overkill, and it's going to be unnecessary. For pass accuracy, this is important as well. Obviously the ball handling speed of the ball is most important, because y'all are going to want to know about the animation, so I'm going to tell y'all about. Pass accuracy, I bring this up to an 89. Anything higher, like I said, I feel like it's a little overkill. I'm not playing pro implies, which you could still do. You get an 89 pass accuracy, which is bailout on bronze, which has been working really well for me. Versatile, visionary, and then break starter on gold, and then dimer on gold. So your teammates are gonna be happy with you. You have dimer on gold. Anything higher is just a little bit like overkill in my opinion. Like just to bring bailout up to silver is not that worth it in my opinion. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I think at least. So anyway, pass accuracy 89 is the best. Ball handle. This is the biggest thing y'all need to know, obviously, about the build. 94 ball handle unlocks every dribble animation that is in the game at this moment. Now, there's one thing about that. We know how last year there was a couple animations that got added in the game that needed a 95 ball handle and things like that. So it is kind of a guessing game, but for right now, I'm going with what everything is that is in the game. But if you wanted to go ahead and try to like predict 2K, I guess, and get Ankle Assassin on Hall of Fame, which by the way, Ankle Assassin on gold, I don't even have it on gold yet, obviously, because like, you know, we just started playing the game. So obviously I don't have Ankle Assassin on gold yet. I have it on like bronze, and I've literally already put someone on their butt, like literally like sat them down. So anyway, ball handle 94 is great. Handles for today's Hall of Fame. And then unpluckable on gold. You know, I haven't gotten plucked too much, except when I was just being an idiot. And then speed of ball, you bring this to a 92. That is how you unlock every dribble animation in the game right there, 94, 92. And then you see lightning launch is on Hall of Fame. That is a really good badge that just speed boosts you when you're driving to the basket, or even when you're just dribbling around in general. So that's a really huge badge on Hall of Fame. That's going to help us a lot. Now this is where I love this build. I've never loved putting defense on guards. I've just always said you can play defense yourself and stuff. This year, I don't know if y'all seen the clips or not. y'all cannot just like play defense. If I had no defense on this build, people are shooting over me. It's just a fact. That's 100% how this game works. I've seen some crazy clips like someone shooting over a small guard. So this build is literally exactly to counter that. We bring this perimeter up to a 73. Obviously you're not a lockdown, but you can hold your own on defense. I've played against ball. Obviously I've had my lockdown guarding ball for the majority of the time, but whenever someone does try to ISO me, a lot of the times it's ended up in a stop. And I'm not just saying that. So steal or perimeter defense, you go 73, you get challenger on bronze, you're gonna get contest, pick dodger on bronze, and off ball pest on silver. I'm pretty sure these badges go up as well, but give me a second. And then we bring our steal up to a 73 right here. That one we get interceptor on silver. I don't know the last 2K. What? I think it's maybe 20 or 21. I'm trying to think of is when you could actually get lanes on a guard. Pretty sure it's 21. You couldn't get, if y'all know in 2K24, if y'all were on a small guard, you know for a fact, it don't matter if you're standing in the perfect position. If you hit X, you're not getting a lane. I have it on bronze right now. Obviously you get it to silver, and I've been getting some actual pretty good like lockdown lane animations. So that is why this build is so overpowered. Y'all actually honestly could get away with playing twos on this build. I'm telling y'all the defense is actually really good. And then we're gonna bring up the rest of it. Obviously it doesn't really matter. This really is the build. So your speed automatically goes up. You don't change it after this. I mean, there's no point, and you don't have any upgrades unless you wanted to take off some layup. Again, y'all can obviously always edit this build how y'all want to. And at the end of the day, I'm showing y'all exactly how I made it and how I think it's great. But at the end of the day, here we go. You get 87 speed, and then you get 77 agility, and strength obviously doesn't matter at all. Yet I get it that high because you have a 90 driving layup. But anyway, that's it right here. If y'all were to change literally anything, I mean, I don't know what I would change on it personally. I mean, you could like, you can, with the rest of it, obviously you can just go on steal or whatever you want. It's not going to change your game that much though. I'm pretty sure I put it on drive and dunk. So it's not going to change anything. But if y'all were going to change anything, if y'all wanted like a little bit more defense, like a little more steal, maybe you can upgrade to silver. Or if you just wanted more speed and agility, y'all can do that. I would probably take from driving layup a little bit if you wanted, but I love my driving layup at a 90. I haven't even upgraded to that high yet, and to be honest, I'm making some insane layups as y'all saw in the clips, and I've made way more layups than that are like just crazy, and that I honestly shouldn't be making. I know for a fact I shouldn't be making, but I'm making them, and I don't even have a layup package on yet. But so if you really wanted to, y'all could probably take that down to 85 or 80, and then honestly really go crazy with whatever y'all wanted to do. If y'all wanted to bring your ball handle up one, if you wanted to bring your agility up, if that does anything, which I don't think it does, but y'all could just play around with it obviously. But this is exactly how I made my build, like I was saying. And now I messed it up. Of course I messed it up. All right, there we go. Anyway, that's exactly how I made this build, as I was saying. So I would go like that, and there we go. And then this is what it's gonna show you at the end when you are done making the build. Steve Nash, Darius Garland, and Trae Young. Those are three very good point guards. And then here's the name, which I also really do like as well. It's kind of like a power forward name almost, a 3-level scoring playmaker. So it's a little bit different than your just 3-point shot hunter or play shot, whatever y'all want to say. It's a 3-level scoring playmaker, which I really do love. This build has actually made the game fun for me. I'm still figuring out dribbling a lot. I do have a lot of good sigs, so I am going to be dropping a sigs video, jump shots, all of that. I also made a really good lot, and I'm gonna make a new video on too. Make sure y'all do stay tuned so y'all can see all of that. I'll see you on the next one, and peace out.